Hey everybody, this is Mr. Zumeri, and today we're going to be reading another book, and this book is going to be a fable. Okay, we know that fables are written with the purpose of teaching a lesson, and in this case, we're going to learn this lesson as we read the book, or actually I should say, when we finish reading the book, we're going to be able to see what the lesson is. So, let's get started. Okay, so we have the tortoise and the hare. Here's a tortoise, here's a hare. One thing that I want to say before we start is, I always get this question, Mr. Zumeri, what is the difference? What is the difference between a tortoise and a turtle? And just in case you don't know, I'm going to tell you. A turtle can be aquatic, meaning live in the water. Semi-aquatic, meaning water and on land, and they could also be terrestrial, meaning they live on land. Okay, but they can be in both water and land, meaning that they can go swimming, they can go in the water, and all that. That's what turtles are. A tortoise is a turtle that is basically lives on land and is not really equipped or made to be in water much. It would probably struggle. It would probably not survive in that environment because it's really equipped to be only on land. Okay, so that is the difference between a tortoise and a turtle. And knowing that, the one that we have here is tortoise, meaning it's equipped to be only on land. So let's get started. A lot of details. This is the setting. We quickly see the setting. I see it's a desert. Cacti. All over. Here, everywhere. Okay. Here's the route that I believe is where the race is going to take place. Okay. I'm ready. I already want to know what's going to happen. The tortoise and the hare. Jerry Pinkney. Do you remember this name? If you don't remember this name, I'm going to remind you of a book that we read a few days ago. The book was The Grasshopper and the Ants. The author was Jerry Pinkney. Well, not author. He adapted the story. He gave it a few changes, but that was him, Jerry Pinkney. And in that book, he had a few pages. Well, he had several pages that did not have any words. Do you remember those? Well, guess what? In this book, that happens again. But in this book, it's kind of like the other way around. There are only a few pages that have words. And those pages that have words, are very few words in those pages, actually. So this book is almost wordless, meaning it doesn't have any words. We still have some, but it's almost wordless. Let's get started. There we go. Hare, tortoise. On your marks. It says what I believe would be the wolf. Get set. Oh, they're getting ready. I can tell. Look, they're determined. They look determined. They want to race. They want to take off. This is going to be exciting. Go, said the wolf, waves the flag, and here's the tortoise starting to move. And guess what? Look, whose legs are these? Yes, these are the hare's legs. So clearly, we can see that the hare is much faster, don't you think? Yep. So here's what I want. Get your thinking sheet out. Today we're only doing the boxes. Number them 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's get started. I want you to tell me box 1. I want you to tell me at this point in the race, what do you think is going in the tortoise's mind? What do you think the tortoise is thinking? What do you think the tortoise is thinking? Or much better yet, actually, How do you think the tortoise is feeling right now? Let's go with that one. How do you think the tortoise is feeling right now? You can start with, I think blank, and tell me. You could say, I believe, I believe, let me see. And you tell me, I believe the tortoise feels, and you can tell me, okay? Or you can use any other combination or ways of explaining that, as long as it is a complete sentence. So if you need to pause the video, go ahead and do that. I'll keep reading. So there they go. Off they go. Now here, I see the hare jumping, running. It's going super fast, jumping over logs, super fast. Look, this hare means business. This hare is like, I'm gonna win this race. No matter what, this hare thinks it's winning, and I think it's very capable of doing that. The tortoise made it to that log. Slow. It's just trying to climb up the log. Going around the log, the little mice, seemed like the little mice helped a little, maybe. The hare is just looking back. The hare is just going super fast, just looking back. The hare is probably going like, man, I'm gonna win this thing. Let's see what happens. Tortoise made it here. Looking. Not much action going on here, is it? Climbing up rocks, and it says now slow, and it's coming down. Everyone is just kind of like watching, just like, okay, come on, tortoise. I wonder what the hare's doing. Let's go ahead and take a moment. I want you to tell me, box number 2, how do you think the hare's feeling? Because I think the hare's feeling pretty confident, but what do you think? I think the hare feels, and tell me how. And then you're going to say because, boom, and you're going to tell me why do you think the hare feels that way. And remember, this is kind of like a prediction. If we think she feels this way, we're going to find out in the next few pages what happens. And we may or may not find out how the hare feels. That's okay. If we don't find out, it's okay. We're just getting our thought process, and hopefully we are thinking about the story as we read. So let's keep reading. Look at that. Jumping over a river, over the frogs. This hare it's unbelievable. It's going so fast that it can jump over. Look, it's so stretched out from here all the pretty awesome, I have to say. Oh, look, here's the tortoise. Slow and steady. What are you noticing about the words? It seems as though every time the tortoise is going to say something, a new word is added. Because the first one was just slow. Then it was slow and. Now it says slow and steady. Let's see what happens. The tortoise is coming to the river. Okay. Problem. The tortoise is not really meant for water. I'm thinking it's probably going to struggle through this. Let's find out. And he's barely keeping his nose above water. See, you can tell it's not really made for water. The frogs I think are helping. I think the frogs helped. I think they want the tortoise to win. Like the mice helped. Now the frogs are helping. I think they're really rooting for the tortoise. Let's see what happens next. Oh, there's the hare. running so fast. It seems like it's slowing down a little bit. Oh, it's looking at something. This fence is open. Maybe that could be a garden. I'm not sure. And now the hare's digging a hole. I wonder why. I don't know what's going on, but I wonder why the hare's digging a hole. Maybe it's digging a hole to get in the garden. Let's find out. And yes, that's what happened. Look, it's in the garden. This seems to be lettuce or something. I think it's lettuce. It could be cauliflower. I guess it could be cabbage. It looks like lettuce, actually. Yeah. It looks like lettuce. So the hare stopped to get some lettuce. It's eating more lettuce. And it seems to be relaxed. And now it's taking a nap. I guess it ate a lot and it needed a nap. Okay. Now, there's a race going on. And this hare is taking a nap. Why do you think the hare is taking a nap? Let's go ahead and write that on box number 3. Why do you think the hare is taking a nap? I think the hare thinks, and tell me, what do you think the hare's thinking that makes her or him feel like they can take a nap? I want you to tell me that. Okay, let's keep reading. So there it is, taking a nap. Oh, here comes Tortoise. Look, frog on his back. It's going. There's a long route to go. And it's falling, rolling. Oh no, it's on his back. Poor Tortoise. The tortoise is having a hard time. But do you see something? I am noticing that the tortoise is not quitting. It's going and it's going and it's going. Even when it's hard, it's not quitting. It received some help from the mice and from the frogs, which I think at some point the tortoise needed it. But it's still going. It hasn't stopped. It hasn't gone like, oh, it's too much. Tortoise is still going. Slow and steady wins. And there it goes. Look at this. This is the garden where the hare's sleeping. Look, there's the hare. You can see the hare taking a nap. And there's the tortoise. Haha. Okay. We're getting to the point where the tortoise was just relaxing, sleeping, probably thinking, hey, I'm going to win this thing anyway. I can do whatever I want. There's no way the tortoise is going to catch up to me. Well, I think our friend the hare is wrong. And I think this is going to show some things. So let's go ahead and write on box number 4. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen next? Look at the pictures. There goes the tortoise. There's the hare sleeping. Oh no. Tell me. I want you to tell me. What do you think is going to happen next? If you need to pause the video, go ahead and pause it. And then let's keep on reading. Okay, so. Oh. The hare woke up. The hare's looking. Hare's like, whoa, wait a minute. What is that? Hare is digging to get out of the garden, struggling, got out. It's so tired. It was hard for the hare to get out of there, I guess. Now the hare needs to catch up. The hare's running through barbed wires or thorns. The hare, look at that face. The hare looks worried. The hare has these eyes that say, oh no, I might not win, I think. Now we get more words. Slow and steady wins the... There goes the tortoise. And there's everyone cheering. This is the finish line. They're all going like, come on. I wonder if they're cheering for the tortoise and they're happy to see the tortoise coming in. I wonder. slow and steady wins the race. And the tortoise wins. Give it up for the tortoise. Tortoise did not stop. The tortoise did not quit, did not give up. And at the end of this race, the tortoise was the winner. I think it was well earned for the tortoise. Now the hare is just right here. The hare almost caught up, but the tortoise crossed the finish line first. Oops. On the last page, we see the hare and the tortoise. The hare is giving the tortoise the victory flag. I think the hare learned the lesson. I think the hare learned from the turtle, and it was a good lesson that the hare needed to learn. Okay. Now, something that we do have to consider is this. Remember, fables are written to teach us lessons, to teach lessons. So now, let's talk about this. This book has a message. The message of this book is slow and steady wins the race. Just because you are fast does not mean you will win at the end. I think the hare thought, hey, I'm faster than the tortoise. I'm going to win for sure. But the hare pretty much was surprised, shocked almost, did not expect the tortoise to keep going, did not expect the tortoise to actually pass him, did not expect the tortoise to actually win the race. So I think that at the end, we see the hare giving the tortoise that checkered flag as a bandana type of thing, and I think that signifies that the hare learned the lesson. The hare learned a lesson, and I think the hare accepted that. So it's good. I want to ask you something. Let's go ahead and take this, and let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do a circle here. I know I said no circles, but we're going to do a circle. And let's go ahead and write on box 4. I want you to tell me, 1, what lesson did the hare learn? The hare learned, and tell me what. And then here I want you to tell me, what lesson did you learn? So you're going to write, I learned, and tell me what you learned. Once we have those, we're going to call this thinking sheet complete. And I hope you enjoyed this book. I liked it. It's pretty cool to see. It's pretty awesome to see how this book does not have any words. And as we read it, we're reading the text. We're actually reading the pictures, and we are coming up with a story. My challenge to you is, when you pick up this book, I want you to narrate the book. You say it out loud. You say what's happening. Don't just look at the pictures, but try to make up the story as you go. It's going to make it more enjoyable, I think. Anyway, boys, girls, it was awesome hanging out with you guys today, reading this book. And let's go ahead and finish that thinking sheet. And we're going to be finishing this video. In the meantime, I'll see you next time. In the meantime, keep on reading, keep on writing, and keep on trying new things. I will see you later.